President, the road from Nairobi to Garissa was funded, among others, by the Saudi Fund for Development. The road from Garissa to Modogash, among the other financiers, is Saudi Fund for Development. So when we associate ourselves and he associates with us, we see what the Saudi government has done over the years. Our colleague from the UN system, resource persons, our county assembly members, CECs, good afternoon. Your Excellency, the Pastoral Parliamentary Group usually have an annual conference. We had it in Isiolo, we had it in Mombasa, but this time around we have combined with our county governments. And why we decided to have this conference early in the year is not by default. This is a year that is going to be very, very busy. It will be very busy. I don't want to predict it. It's going to be toxic in terms of politics. And this is a moment, this is a meeting that we want to form a unity of purpose as leaders from the pastoralists. And so the Honorable Murkomen said, the first time I went to Nairobi aboard a lorry that was carrying cattle as a young student to Moi Forces Academy from 5 and 6. But today I can walk in Nairobi with my eyes closed. I have found the bearing. I have a good house in Muthaiga suburb. I am the leader of majority, and I have no apologies to make to anybody. I have no apologies. So those who have no regard for this community and this group, then you better look for somewhere else to live. We are in government, we are in parliament, and the 105 of us, plus our 10 governors, every legislation, every policy, whether it is census, whether it is boundary review, whether it is a referendum, we will have our own position and we will have our own questions. And Your Excellency, unajua siku hizi Kenya kila mtu amerefuka. Siku hizi kila kwa hii referendum hakuna mtu anakuja kutuambia sisi lazima itakuwa mwaka hii. Wani wakati tunasema lazima itakuwa mwaka hii, wewe do you own the pastoralist? We have our question, we have our timelines, and we will defend each and every constituency, every ward, and every county. Hatuwezi kubali, na mimi nataka wanisikie leo, hatuwezi kubali tupoteze ward moja, constituency moja, na margin ya county yetu. We either have one united country, or we are told everybody now is we are in devolved government. In fact, we can ask for federalism, but everybody takes his piece. We take your piece, you go enjoy it and run it. So kuna watu ambao wanatembea wanatisha. Ndio hii mkutano tumeita. Na kesho tutakuwa na ile yetu ya ndani usiku. Na tutawaambia Wakenya what will come out of that. Our governors are with us. Na ile referendum, the only question that we will support as of now, the Deputy President, is to bring more resources to the counties. We want 70% of the audited accounts ikuje counties. Na county governments wapewe pesa yao kulingana na sheria. Hii mambo ya county governments wanapewa pesa kama Panadol. Wanagawa. And then you see somebody saying the governors are not doing any development. How do they do development when you're only sending them recurrent? Your Excellency, this conference has very good thematic theme. We will discuss violent extremism and radicalization, which has affected those of the counties that border Somalia and Ethiopia. We want to be part and parcel of the people who will defend our national security. We will stand with the President and the Deputy President of the government in making sure that our nation is safe. Number two, we want to address the element of cattle rustling and conflict among ourselves. That is our business the next 2 days. We want to discuss the census, and I'm sure there's somebody from the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics who will present a document so that we make sure, and we are not asking for anything, we want to make sure we know the time, we know the process, and we will mobilize our people to the last person to be counted, to be part of the national census. Equalization, Your Excellency, under Article 204 is not a favor. You are part and parcel of the people who are the framers of the Constitution. Both in spirit and letter, the equalization fund in the Constitution was for specific counties in water, in energy, in roads, so that we catch up with the rest of Kenya. But because there's a commission called CRA, there is this story of population. And I ask myself, a country is composed of two parameters. One is land, the other one is population. So if you think about population, then the land must be the first one for you to have people to live. So myself and Mahmoud, those and the engineer, and Chachu Ganya, who are in the, and Hon.Aden Duale, who are in the 10th Parliament, the story of 1 kilometer, 1 vote, we are starting from tomorrow. Come with your people, we will come with the acres of land. That is the story. And you cannot bulldoze us that because your people are many, and then you tell us we take the back seat. No way, we will not allow it. And this time round, Your Excellency, a time will come when I will be the patron of the PPG and not the leader of majority. A time will come so that I must stand with the people. Your Excellency, on that note, I really want to thank you and the President. Under this government is the only time when the pastoralists have been involved in the mainstream of government in terms of development. Today you see roads being built in the north, in these counties. You find the national grid and electricity in these counties. You find even universities in these counties. You find major water projects in these counties. We find our people in the center of the government. So never, that was not seen in the first government, in the second government, and in the third government. So we are very much indebted to the leadership of President Uhuru Kenyatta as pastoralists. But Your Excellency, you know, when we were inviting people, there are some people who wanted to be invited. So I declined. And I told them, from how you look and from where you come from, you don't look like a pastoralist. And today I'm told somewhere in Nairobi, because they felt so bad. And you know, I've not consulted the governors, I've not consulted the leadership. So, and it was yesterday I was busy. They said William Ruto one time says he's a farmer, one time says he's a pastoralist. I want to confirm that the only leader who one time is a farmer and the other time is a pastoralist is none other than William Ruto. So those who don't know, they have to live with that reality. He is one of us, not by association, not by registration. He is a pastoralist by birth. I want to confirm that those who don't know. So for you, and pastoralists, you don't join, it's not a club. Pastoralist is not like Nyali or Muthaiga club. Pastoralism is not a political party or a religion. Pastoralism is a way of life, it's culture. And all these members sitting here, they know that. From Lamu, Tana River, to Elgeyo Marakwet, to Pokot. Finally, Your Excellency, I will not sit down unless I make this correction. This meeting will not discuss the KAA-KQ matter, as the Secretary General has said. You know, a matter before the House cannot be discussed outside. So Honorable Rahema Jandesa is out of order. She has very good points, but if she wants to say it, she says that on the floor of the House. So the narrative should not go. We are not here to discuss KQ, KAA. We're here to discuss the agenda which is on this. And with those many remarks, it's my singular honor. We invited the President. He is away on an official trip in Ethiopia, and he has sent his able deputy. Now it's my humble duty and pleasure to invite the son of a pastoralist, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya.